Matt Sly, 33, is ready to go from 11th. Mike Rudy, the 8, is 10th. Buster Horn, the 9, in the top 5 row. And Chris Holman, 37, is 8th. Rusty Wood, the 69, looking for another victory tonight at Langley Speedway, is 7th. Cameron Patrick, the 20, is 6th. Kyle Wood, the 19, 5th. Joe Scarborough, the 9, up there in the top 4. Chris Johnson, son of Eddie Johnson, ready to go in 36. And Thomas Denson, the 4 car on the outside front row, along with Sean Beluzzo, as they battle for the points for 2010. They also will battle tonight for the race. They got to be very careful in this first race, since they got to save their cars for 2 different events tonight. This is the first of 2 50-lap events for the B&C Seafood Modifieds at Langley Speedway, and the green flag is flying, and we're underway. Everybody gets up to speed as they exit turn number 2. Thomas Denson takes off and takes the lead ahead of Sean Beluzzo. Back to the 36. It is Chris Johnson. Kyle Wood moving up in car number 19, already up to 4th. Chris Johnson wiggles a little bit. And the 19 of Kyle Wood tries to take advantage of it. Looks on the inside. Now gets back in line between 3 and 4, back in 4th position. 2 laps completed, trying to get to lap number 50 here at Langley Speedway. Thomas Denson with about a 2.5 car length advantage over Sean Beluzzo. Then Chris Johnson, Kyle Wood, Rusty Wood up there in the top 5. Joe Scarborough, Chris Holman, Cameron Patrick, Mike Rudy, Scott Lawrence in the top 10. See exactly how hard they're going to race the 77 and the 41, trying to move their way up through the field. Hunter Slayton in that 77 looks very hungry tonight. Wants to finish up there to get a good starting position for the second race. Just outside the top 10. Thomas Denson once again the 4 car ahead of Sean Beluzzo. They're also battling for the points for 2010. Chris Johnson, first time out here in the Modifieds this year at Langley Speedway in car 36. Qualified very well, is up there in 3rd position, trying to hold off the challenge of the 19 of Kyle Wood. Winners so far this year, Sean Beluzzo with 3 victories. Thomas Denson's got 2 wins. Rusty Wood also with 2 victories in car 69. He's up there in 5th. Kyle Wood, he's up there in 4th. He's got a victory along with Steve Wagner, looking for a victory in car 7. Joe Scarborough will win. Sean Beluzzo closing in on Thomas Denson in car 4, who's got the lead, but it's closed down a little bit. Sean Beluzzo all over the back end of that 4 as they exit turn number 2. Scott Lawrence trying to get his way past Mike Rudy in the 8 car, battling for the 9th position. He gets a good bite down on the inside of the exit of turn number 4. 83, Scott Lawrence running for the Rookie of the Year, trying to move his way up. Again, looking on the inside. Cameron Patrick just ahead, trying to get past Chris Holman in the 37. Side-by-side battles here. The 7 has gone a lap down, and we have the caution flag out. Caution flag out for a spin over here at the bottom of turn number 4 to bring out the caution flag for the first time. And they'll go back to the last green flag completed lap. We're up to 11 up there in lights. Thomas Denson showing the way over Sean Beluzzo, 36, Chris Johnson, the 19, Kyle Wood, and 69, Rusty Wood. B&C Seafood Modified race. Thomas Stenson once again gets a good start, but here goes Beluzzo, mounting pressure. Now to the inside, down the back straightaway for the lead. Almost gets into Thomas, but gets back in line right behind the 4. Thomas Stenson, Sean Beluzzo, then Chris Johnson, Kyle Wood, 69 Rusty Wood, the top 5. 12 laps are down out of 50. Sean Beluzzo knows he needs to finish ahead of the 4 of Thomas Stenson because they battle it out for the points championship and only 4 points separate those two. Scott Lawrence and Mike Rudy with a great battle for that 9th position. Scott on the outside, and it's the 8 of Mike Rudy down on the inside. But here goes Beluzzo again. Looked again on the inside, trying to get Thomas Stenson worried. Great battle up front between the 4 and the 48. And Thomas Stenson slides up a little bit. Beluzzo let him gather it back up, let it out the gas. Didn't want to wreck him here. Now he looks on the inside. And Beluzzo gets sideways that time. And the caution flag is out as we have a spin. Scott Lawrence spins around in turn number 4. He and the 8 car, Mike Rudy, were racing hard when that happened. 83, Scott Lawrence with a little bit of damage on the right rear end of the 83, running for the Rookie of the Year. In about a half a lap, they'll let him go back to racing. It was getting tight up front between Thomas Stenson and Sean Beluzzo. Sean knows he needs to finish ahead of Thomas Stenson for the battle for the championship. Only 4 points separate those two. Sean Beluzzo with 3 victories and Thomas Stenson right there with 2. Also 2 victories this year for Rusty Wood. He's not that far back. He's in the 69, ready to go back in 5th. There's the green flag. We're back underway. B&C Seafood Modifieds. Chris Johnson gets a good bite down on the inside. He gets past Beluzzo. Now sets his sights on the 4 of Thomas Stenson for the lead. Son of Eddie Johnson, Chris Johnson is there, but here goes Beluzzo. He gets to his inside. Makes a little crossover move. And Rusty Wood is there in 69 back in 4th. Kyle Wood in the 19 and 5th. Almost a 3-wide battle back there for the 6th or 7th position. Cameron Patrick dives down low. He moves up in the 6th. Joe Scarborough's there in the 9 and also the 8 trying to move up. Mike Rudy, Bobby Babb 44, Hunter Slayton in 77. Matt Slide, number 33, he gets on the inside of the 83 of Scott Lawrence as they battle it out. They're also battling for the Rookie of the Year. A little bit of damage on the right back end of the 83 of Scott Lawrence, where he was racing hard with Mike Rudy and spun out in turn 4. We've had 2 caution flags so far. It is lap number 19. Bobby Babb trying to get by Mike Rudy as he makes a move down on the inside, down the back straightaway. That is a battle for the 8th position with car 8. Bobby Babb takes it away. Top 3, once again, that's Thomas Stenson, Sean Beluzzo, and Chris Johnson, the 4, 48, 36. Rusty Wood has a very fast car tonight, too. He's back there in 4th, the black 69, the 19, Kyle Wood in 5th. 6th position, Cameron Patrick moving his way up through the field, and Joe Scarborough in the 9, Bobby Babb, Mike Rudy, and Hunter Slayton in the top 10. Beluzzo looking on the outside to mount a challenge on the 4 of Thomas Stenson. Thomas blocks him a little bit. Sean Beluzzo trying to be as careful as he can to get by Thomas Stenson. He's got a very fast car. Back through the rear of the field here, we've got a lot of great racing going on. The 41 of Alan Purser trying to get by at 37 and does, of Chris Hoyman. 77 and the 8 doing a great job battling each other. Hunter Slayton and Mike Rudy. Top two cars pulling away a little bit. Thomas Denson and Sean Beluzzo. Battle going on for the 5th position as well. Racing all around the racetrack here for the B&C Seafood Modifieds. Sean Beluzzo stays glued to the back end of that 4 of Thomas Denson. Now looks on the inside again between turns 1 and 2. He knows there's 2 races tonight. Can't do anything too foolish. Now he looks again on the inside for Thomas Denson to make the pass. Thomas closes the door as they go down to turn number 3 and 4. Lap car coming up, that is the 7. Steve Wagner in the 7, about to go another lap down. Beluzzo has to get out of it as they make their way around the lap machine of Steve Wagner. Cameron Patrick was almost completely sideways when he made his way out of turn number 4. He's back there in the 6th position. Car getting loose on him. Bobby Babb in 7th, he's moving up. Hunter Slayton also is up to 9th in the 77. Battle rages on between the 41 and 37. Chris Hoyman and Alan Purser in the 41. Alan, the driver from Richmond, Virginia, racing tonight in the Automatic Climate Incorporated Thomas Denson Racing 41. Thomas Denson up front. Thomas of Chesterfield, Virginia, M&M Custom Painting, New Image Cleaning Service, and Eli's Barbecue. And Sean Beluzzo has led the points for the majority of the season for 2010. From Hampton, Virginia, in the 2nd spot. Easy Auto, Newport News, Gene Nichols, and Standard Welding. Skip's Body Shop, Signs and Graphics to go for Sean Beluzzo. Chris Johnson in 3rd. And the 69 Rusty Wood in 4th. The 9, Joe Scarborough, gets passed by the 77. Goes falling back. Hunter Slayton's moving up. Great battle up there again for the lead of the race between Thomas Denson and Sean Beluzzo. Beluzzo doing all he can to get by Thomas Denson, but trying to drive him as clean as he can. Keeps taking a peek down on the inside every time they go to enter turn number 1. Then again on the back straightaway, tries to get a good bite. Can't quite get it underneath him and falls back in line behind Thomas Denson. Back in 2nd, Sean Beluzzo. Chris Johnson watching all this great action. He's back in 3rd position. Rusty Wood 4th. And Kyle Wood 19 and 5th. Bobby Babb has moved up into the 6th position. Cameron Patrick 7th in car 20. The 77 Hunter Slayton is in 8th. Joe Scarborough, the 9 car, is in 9th. Mike Rudy, the 8 car, in 10th. Alan Purser, the 41-11. Chris Hoyman is the 37 and 12th. Matt Sly, 33 13th. Scott Lawrence, the 83, is 14th. And Robbie Babb, Bobby Garia, that is, in the 60 car is 15th. Greg Burgess, the 18, is 16th. Steve Wagner, a couple of laps down, and he is in car 7. Spin over here, he gets off the racetrack. That's Thomas Denson, and Sean Beluzzo slows up, gets bumped by the 20 machine of Cameron Patrick, and the caution flag is out. A little bit of damage on Beluzzo's machine as the 4 and the 48 were going at it pretty hot and heavy. Thomas Denson and Sean Beluzzo, and Sean almost came to a stop on the back straightaway. Got a little bit of a bump from the 20 machine of Cameron Patrick. And our 3rd caution flag here on lap 37, the first of 2 50-lap events at Langley Speedway, and Sean Beluzzo with a flat tire on the 48. Sean Beluzzo in the 83 also is on the pit road. That is Scott Lawrence in the 83. Sean Beluzzo, they'll try and get the tire changed and get him back out there as soon as they can. Of course, our points leader in the pits with a problem, and of course a little bit of a spin there between himself and the 4. They get together. Thomas Denson racing hard. Sean Beluzzo doing the best he could to stay off of the 4 of Thomas Denson. 37 laps complete. 1 lap to go until the green flag will fly again. Light is out on the Toyota Tundra pace truck. Dave Terrell, pace truck driver. Jimmy Walker up there in the flag stand, waving the green flag as always at Langley Speedway. All the track officials doing a great job. Butch Lassiter, Chief Stewart, and of course the main guy up here in the officials booth at Langley Speedway, making sure all the scoring is correct. And now we're just about set to get back underway. Chris Johnson, Thomas Stenson, back to the green, back into the gas. Now it's going to be interesting to see how Chris Johnson handles being up front. So far, he wiggles down the back straightaway and spins on the back straightaway. Got loose coming out at turn number 2. Couldn't hang on to it, spun around in 36. Tough break for Chris Johnson up there leading the race, and we got a pile up in turn number 4 as well. As the 8, Mike Rudy, he gets involved. And 44, Robbie Babb, also involved. 83, Scott Lawrence. Now, Scott Lawrence in the 8 got into it a little bit earlier. Mike Rudy in the 8, Scott Lawrence 83. Mike Rudy comes back out, so does Scott Lawrence in the 83, Robbie Babb in the 9, Joe Scarborough. Let's see what Rusty can do in the 69. Rusty Wood in car 69, ready to go on the outside with Thomas Stenson here for the B&C Seafood Modified Division at Langley Speedway. Kyle Wood, 77 Hunter Slayton, Alan Purser once again looking for a great run tonight. And just a little bit of experience out here at Langley in the Modified Division, but looking good in 41 tonight. Thomas Stenson helping him out too with that automobile. Chris Hoyman, Matt Sly all ready to go, and the green flag is about to fly from Jimmy Walker. We're back underway. Thomas Stenson and Rusty Wood both get a good start. They race side by side for the lead at the exit of turn 2. Rusty on the outside trying to hang on to it. Alan Purser also making a move down on the inside to take over the 4th position. Rusty Wood not giving up on the outside. Kyle down on the inside in 19. Thomas Stenson, Rusty Wood, Kyle Wood, Alan Purser, Hunter Slayton, the top 5. And it's Matt Sly in 33, Sean Bluzo all the way up into the 7th position, right on the back end of the 33 of Matt Sly. Now trying to make a move on him down to the inside on the back straightaway. Sean Bluzo driving with a lot of adrenaline pumping through the veins. He's got to be very careful not to overdrive and get in too far over his head. Right now takes over the 6th position and gets ahead of Matt Sly in car 33. Nine laps to go. Balance Industries night here at the races at Langley Speedway with the B&C Seafood Modifieds. A twin 50, the first of 2 50-lap events. The next one's going to be near the end of the night. Here goes Belluzzo working on the 5th position. Hunter Slayton's got it in car 77 now. Belluzzo's got it at the exit of turn 2. 41 Alan Purser just ahead in the 4th position. Belluzzo barrels down on the inside at the exit of turn number 4. Races door to door between turns 1 and 2. A puff of smoke just ahead from the 19 of Kyle Wood, who's in 3rd. I think that might have been tire smoke, though. He knows Belluzzo's coming. Getting down to the end of this race, and it's getting exciting as Sean Belluzzo works his way through the traffic. Now challenges for the 3rd position on the 19 of Kyle Wood. Kyle Wood of Powhatan, Silva Painting, Virginia Veterinary and Surgical. He gets passed by the 48. Sean Beluso, the easy out of Newport News, Gene Nichols, and Standard Welding Machine coming to the front. Sean Beluso, points leader. Right now, Thomas Denson leads the points, leads the race. Rusty Wood, he's right there glued to the back end of Thomas Denson. Can Sean Beluso pull off the victory? He's only got just a few laps to do it. 3 laps to go. One of the fastest cars on the racetrack. Now looking to the inside of Rusty Wood in car 69 for that second position. The 2 black cars battle it out between turns 3 and 4. A little bit further back, there's a lot of side-by-side racing going on as Robbie Babb works his way through some traffic, gets by the 37 to Chris Hoyman. But up front, here goes Beluso looking on the inside. 2 laps to go. It's lap 48, and the 48 is coming. White flag, 1 lap to go. Sean Beluso knows he has another chance, the second race of the nighttime, to get up there and pass Thomas Denson, but time is running out on this one. As Thomas Denson now sees the checkered flag in his windshield, he will take the victory for the first B&C Seafood Modified 50-lap event, followed by Rusty Wood with a great run. He finishes second ahead of Sean Beluso in the 48 in third. Then it's the 19 of Kyle Wood and the 41 of Alan Purser. Sean Beluso goes into the pits, and Thomas Denson will go into the Dale Lemons victory lane. I want to thank Wayne Wyatt for covering the action down in the pits, and we hopefully will have that happen on the second race of the nighttime for the B&C Seafood Modifieds. And here is Chuck Hall making his way over to Thomas Denson. What a wild race on Chuck.
I tell you, they're going to do it again tonight, but unofficially, right now, this car and the 48 are tied for the most wins, 3 apiece, and tied for points. And we still have one more race to go tonight, and the races for the 2010 season. It doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That's why this division, the B&C Seafood Modifieds, is a great division, and you're going to see it grow and grow and grow. And that's why we're going to be one of the best tracks in the country for modifieds, I assure you. Ladies and gentlemen, he'll get unstrapped, emerge victorious here. Oh, you got a free trophy there. And we'll talk to our winner here. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Thomas Stinson. Step on around here, Thomas. Congratulations from Reverend Potter and the crew. All right, Thomas, we can get you for a second round here, bud. Well, I tell you what, that's got to be one of those tough 50 lappers for you. Man, battling Rusty and Sean and everybody there at young Chris there coming up here and having a good run. And boy, what a tough battle for that first race. And you still have another one to go tonight.
Yeah, we do. I don't know. They tell me I cut down on him, but, my spotter said that, he didn't call that one. But, I'll take the blame. I cut down on him. But the thing of it is, I'm out here racing hard. He's going to race hard. He's not giving me nothing. I'm not giving him nothing. I took a couple pretty good hard shots, what I call was capable of wrecking you. But he's running hard. I'm running hard. And main thing I'm trying to do is take his bottom line from him. I'm just trying to stay on the bottom. I'm not trying to, block him or cut him off, but I'm going to take his line from him, and that's about all I can do.
Well, you got them all tied up, and 3 wins apiece, and you couldn't ask for any more of a competition. Well, I tell you what, we've got Ike here, and Ike's going to be talking about anger management and maybe some need it. Hey, Thomas, come on out here. We got a trophy for you. And there you go. Another feature winner right here. There you go, buddy. How about that?
Congratulations. Wonderful race. Fantastic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the 4-car, Thomas Stinson. They're going to do it again for 50 more laps a little later on this evening here at Langley Speedway.
All right, I'm over here with Sean Beluso. Sean, tough race. Did a great job coming all the way back up to third. Now you're tied in points, each of you with 3 wins. I guess first fans want to know, what do you think about what happened?
Well, 3-4 times we were inside. I don't like the way that we have to drive with Thomas. I get inside him. He comes right down. He got down on me 3-4 times. He got real loose. I backed out. let him have the space. I don't blame him for blocking. I don't have a problem with the blocking as much as I do once I get there, not to come down on me. And, I mean, that's all it is. I mean, I don't know, what do you call it, Wayne?
Well, it's not my call here. How's the car? The car came back up through the field. Does everything seem to be square and everything working all right on the car? You got a good car for this next race?
Yeah, I think so. The car's really tight. We're going to make a couple adjustments and get it right. If I could have got past them, I think we would have been gone. But I hope the fans all enjoyed it. Should have been a great show. We'll try and come back, and we'll see what happens in the second one. I don't want to say any more. If I say any more, it's going to sound bad.
I understand. Appreciate you talking to us on the mic here. He does start behind him, folks, on the next race, starting in third. Wait a minute.
Wait, I want to thank all my guys. They did a great job getting the car back out there so we could come back up and be tied in the points. And I guess we're going to need some more voodoo or something to get rid of me.
I hear you. Hocus pocus. There you go. That's what he said. Mike, I'm going to make our way down here to Rusty Wood. Rusty finished second in that race. He's overlooking all the cars, looking at his son's car here. Rusty, if I get a word with you here. Great race.
Oh, thank you. It was could have been a little bit better, but hey, it could have been worse too. You know, we got here late, right before qualifying, and won't too bad second.
Hey, did you see anything that happened in front of you before? You know what went on down in turns 1 and 2?
Yeah, they was beating and banging, and Sean was beating and banging on him, and they just got together down there.
Short track racing.
Short track racing, you know, if you get beat, then you shouldn't complain, you know. So just one of them things.
That's it. How do you feel your car is for the second race?
Hopefully we'll be a little bit better. We were so tight that first race, couldn't turn from the center of the corner out. So make some changes and see what happens.
Good luck. Mike, back up to you.
All right, Wayne, we definitely appreciate that, getting the insight and getting the driver's perspective as to what they're feeling here at Langley Speedway. Once again, it's Thomas Stenson in Victory Lane, the Dale Lemons Victory Lane, for the first of 2 50-lap races for B&C Seafood Modifieds. They're going to get the 1 to go sign this time line. And we get set once again for B&C Seafood Modifieds. Thomas Stenson and Sean Beluso as we go into this race, tied in the points. And here comes the pace truck. That means we are set to go. The green flag's going to fly. It's going to be a 50-lap event. And what's going to happen between Sean Beluso and Thomas Stenson? Here we go to find out. Rusty Wood, he gets a good start. He's on the outside of Thomas Stenson, falls back in line down the back straightaway. Here goes Beluso to the inside of Kyle Wood for the 3rd position. Caution flag is out. Got a spin. Scott Lawrence in the 83 takes a spin down to the inside of turn number 2, and that is the reason for the caution flag. Scott Lawrence in the 83. He's had a rough time tonight. Started the race up there near the 14th position. And 1 lap to go. Thomas Stenson and Rusty Wood side by side. Then Kyle Wood, Sean Beluso, Alan Purser and Hunter Slayton, Matt Sly, Robbie Babb, Mike Rudy, Cameron Patrick, Joe Scarborough. And they get the 37 and 36 worked out. They're back to where they should be. Chris Holman in 37 and Chris Johnson in 36. And let's see if we can get to lap 1 as Thomas Stenson will lead the field down. Thomas Stenson leads Rusty Wood as we are set to go. Second time we're trying to get this race underway. Rusty Wood gets a good bite this time on the outside. Challenges Thomas Stenson for the lead. Sean Beluso races side by side, but a spin and crash in between 3 and 4. Cameron Patrick, the reason for the caution flag. Also, it looks like the 8 car got a piece of that. Mike Rudy and Cameron Patrick in the 20 car. Langley Speedway presents the final race of the nighttime tonight. The B&C Seafood Modifieds, the second of 2 50-lap events that these drivers have raced tonight. And 3 attempts to get into this one. And we'll see what happens now. Rusty Wood got a good start last time. Let's see what he can do up front on the outside with Thomas Stenson. Sean Beluso also battling with Kyle Wood. Alan Purser in the 41. And here we go. Let's try it again as the green flag flies for the B&C Seafood Modified, the second 50-lap event. Making their way down the back straightaway, it's Rusty Wood in 69 on the outside. Thomas Stenson showing the way down low in the 4. He is tied with Sean Beluso for the points. Both with 3 wins apiece. Beluso back in 3rd, battling with Kyle Wood. Rusty's not giving up in the 69. Thomas Stenson for the lead. We do complete at least 1 lap. Here comes lap number 2. Great side-by-side action has allowed Sean Beluso to close up on these 2 guys and challenge with Rusty Wood for the 2nd position. Matt Sly falling back a little bit in car 33 as he's hung on the outside in the yellow 33. Sean Beluso does take over the 3rd spot from Kyle Wood, just ahead of the 41 of Alan Purser. Look how close these cars are to each other. Modifieds, very exciting racing here at Langley Speedway. Thomas Stenson about a car length and a half ahead of the 69 of Rusty Wood, back for the 2nd spot. Then it's the 48, Sean Beluso. Matt Sly looks like he is off the pace a little bit in car 33, falling back to the rear of the field. Bobby Gary about to get by him. So after 6 laps, is Thomas Stenson leading Rusty Wood, Sean Beluso, Kyle Wood, 19, 41 Alan Purser, 44 Robbie Babb, Hunter Slayton, 77, Joe Scarborough, the 9 is 8th, and you've got Chris Johnson, the 36 and 9th, Chris Hoyman in the 37 in the top 10. Here comes the 8 of Mike Rudy, Cameron Patrick, 20, Scott Lawrence in the 83, Matt Sly, 33, and Bobby Gary in the 60, Buster Horn, the 6 is in 16th. And then you've got Greg Burgess, the 18-17. Steve Wagner, the 7, is in 18th. Thomas Stenson pulls ahead, about 8 car lengths ahead of the 69 of Rusty Wood. Here goes Beluso challenging Rusty for that 2nd position. Looking on the inside to make the pass. Door to door they race at the exit of turn 2 for that 2nd position. Three wins this year for Sean Beluso. And after that first modified twin, Thomas Stenson ties it up with Sean Beluso, not only for the win, but for the points column. And the caution flag is out as we have the 83 again, who makes it spin. And he's up there against the wall in turn number 2. The reason for the caution flag, Scott Lawrence once again. He is having a rough night in the 83. Sean Beluso will be right next to the 4 of Thomas Stenson. This is going to get good. Thomas Stinson, Sean Beluzzo side by side. Then it's going to be Rusty Wood, Robbie Babb, Alan Purser, and Joe Scarborough, Kyle Wood, and Chris Johnson, Hunter Slayton, Mike Rudy. So something broke on the fuel cell for the 37. Pace truck is in. The green flag is out. We're back underway. 11 laps of competition. Thomas Stinson gets a good start. Sean Beluzzo falls back in line, back into the second spot. And going to the outside, Robbie Babb. He's challenged now down to the inside by Rusty Wood in 69. Here goes the 41, Alan Purser. The 41 closing up to the inside of the 44, Robbie Babb. 12 laps completed. Thomas Stinson will try and pull away from Sean Beluzzo, but Sean hangs right with him, about a car length and a half back. Harold Rusty Wood right there in the 69 car in third. Robbie Babb, the 44, is fourth. Alan Purser, the 41, fifth. Joe Scarborough, the 9, is in sixth. And Chris Johnson's moved back up into the 36 machine. He's seventh. Great battle up here for that third position. Robbie Babb and the 69 Rusty Wood, and right behind these guys, Joe Scarborough and the 41 Alan Purser, also the 36 Chris Johnson down to the inside trying to make a pass. Looks like we might have a flat tire on Kyle Woods, number 19. He slows up dramatically down the back straightaway, and a lot of smoke coming from the tire. So he's going to try and make it back into the pits. He was up there earlier in the race, up in the top 5. The battles rage on the racetrack. There's the 9, Joe Scarborough, battling with Rusty and the 69. That is a battle for the 4th position. Joe Scarborough takes over 4th in the 9. Cameron Patrick trying to work his way back up through the field. He battles with the 41. Alan Purser almost gets the 7th position. They race side by side, door to door down the back straightaway. And just ahead of these guys, Chris Johnson and Rusty Wood going at it. Chris Johnson up to 6th position. At 5th there for a minute. Rusty Wood, but a caution flag, spin between turns 1 and 2. Metslide car 33 slows up. Thomas Stinson leads Sean Beluzzo after 19 laps of competition. Robbie Babb with a good run tonight. He's up to 3rd. Joe Scarborough has moved his way up to 4th.
Robbie is having one heck of a run here. Robbie, look like your car's working pretty good.
Yeah, it ain't bad. Just try to ride some time out here and see what we got something for him at the end.
Hey, you think you got anything for the leader?
I don't know. We have to see when we get to the bumper, see what we can do.
Well, you get to start on the inside this time, so you got to definitely have him in your sights. But really proud of you. You look like you're doing real good in this new car.
Thank you. I don't know how to start on the inside. I ain't never done it before.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Robbie Babb in the number 44. He used to run a late model stock car and got rid of that and bought a modified. And I tell you what, you really should be able to see his talent come to the top here since then. Mike, back up to you.
Thank you, Wayne. And up front, of course, we got Sean Beluzzo and Thomas Stinson. They're going to go at it here as the track cleanup continues over there between turns 1 and 2. 1 lap to go until the green flag will fly again from Jimmy Walker, a flagman. Dave Terrell, pace truck driver, driving the Langley Speedway Toyota Tundra. Once again, turkey legs have been reduced to $5 while they last. right, here we go. Pace truck is in. They line up side by side. The green flag will fly on lap 19, trying to get to lap 50 for the B&C Seafood Modifieds, the second 50-lap event. Great start by Robbie Babb. He's down to the inside of Sean Belluzzo. He's battling for the second spot. Belluzzo on the outside. Thomas Stinson just ahead in the lead in car 4. Chris Johnson closing in on the back of Robbie Babb, and Joe Scarborough's there too in car 9. Belluzzo gets past Robbie Babb, takes over the second spot. Robbie fights him back on the inside though for that position. And Joe Scarborough also getting in the mix along with Chris Johnson in 36. Here goes Sean Belluzzo. He looks to the outside on Thomas Stinson for the lead of the race down the back straightaway. Thomas Stinson drifts up high a little bit between turns 3 and 4. Belluzzo doesn't let that slow him up though. He still looks to the outside, but Robbie Babb gets to his inside and battles for the second spot and tries to take that away from Belluzzo. What a great race for the B&C Seafood Modifieds here at Langley Speedway. Caution flag is out for the 41, Alan Purser, who takes a spin over between turns 3 and 4. And Alan drops back to about 14th. Thomas Stinson is doing a lot of blocking tonight in the car 4. Some of the drivers not very happy about that, but he's doing all he can to do what he can to keep the lead. Thomas Stinson in car 4. Sean Belluzzo trying all he can. He's looking inside, looking outside every time we get back to the green. Looking for a good restart this time. And Robbie Babb, he's not giving up either. He wants to win this race. .23 laps completed. Here we go, back to the green. Thomas Stinson with a good restart that time. Robbie Babb gets a great start. He's bumping on the back end that time with a 4 of Thomas Stinson. Belluzzo back to the third spot. And then there's 36, but a spin right behind these guys. Joe Scarborough, who was up there in the top 5, he spins around. Caution flag is out again. Everybody's nerves getting the best of them. Joe Scarborough spins around. He tries to get the car refired to get back underway. And can't get it refired as of yet. Now it looks like he is rolling. He'll go to the rear of the field. He comes down pit road. That's Joe Scarborough. He does have a victory this year in that 9 machine. Almost to the halfway point. Pace truck drives around here at about 25 miles an hour. They all get lined up side by side. Cameron Patrick is working his way back up to the top 5. Mike Rudy, the 8. And Hunter Slayton, 77. John Buster Horn up there in the top 10 in the 6 car. Rusty Wood back in the 69. He was running very well earlier tonight, but he's back in 10th. Here we go. The green flag flies again for the B&C Seafood Modifieds. 23 laps completed. Belluzzo trying to get up there and challenge again on the 4 for Thomas Stinson for the lead and for the points championship. Almost to the halfway point. Thomas Stinson leads Sean Belluzzo. Sean looking on the inside to make a pass on 4. Thomas Stinson. Robbie Babb third. 36 is Chris Johnson. Then the 20, Cameron Patrick in the top 5. Belluzzo Beluzzo again looks to the outside. Thomas Stinson down low. Beluzzo with a good bite, and he gets blocked again by the 4 of Thomas Stinson. We can do a lot of blocking to protect the lead, but a lot of times if you block too much, you end up getting spun. So we'll wait and see what happens here between the 4 and the 48 and the 44 Robbie Babb. Top 3 cars. Cameron Patrick, he's trying to hang on to it just ahead of the 69 of Rusty Wood. He did a great job to save that automobile. Loses a position, though, in the 6. Buster Horn moves up to 5th. Top 3 cars, nose to tail for the lead. Beluzzo all over the back end of the 4 that time between turns 1 and 2. Robbie Babb not giving up either. He's not letting these guys get too far ahead. Some great racing in this division. The B&C Seafood Modifieds, they're going to race again next week at Langley Speedway, another 50-lap event. This race ain't over yet. Lap 30, we've got 20 to go. Beluzzo not letting the 4 get away. Stays glued to his back bumper as they make their way at the exit of turn number 4. Looks again to the outside. Thomas Stinson, Sean Beluzzo, the 4 and the 48, followed by the 44, Robbie Babb in 3rd. Chris Johnson, 36 is 4th. Buster Horn, the 6 is 5th. Cameron Patrick, the 20 is in 6th. Then it's Rusty Wood, Joe Scarborough, Alan Purser, and Mike Rudy. '69 in the 9, Joe Scarborough down to the inside of Rusty Wood in that 69. He's battling for that position. And that is going to be for the 7th spot. 41, Alan Purser slides up the racetrack. He does a good job to save it, though. Loses ground to the 77. Hunter Slayton makes the pass on him. And Beluzzo again, right on the back end of that 4 of Thomas Stinson. Robbie Babb playing it smart. He's staying a little bit behind these guys in case these guys wreck each other. He's going to be right there to take over the lead and possibly the victory tonight. 14 laps to go. Tied in the points, tied for the most wins in this division. 3 apiece. Thomas Stinson and Sean Beluzzo. Sean is very lucky not to have torn his car up any more than he did on that first wreck that he had in the first race. Got it fixed. Car's looking good in the second one. He's in second. Challenging for the lead with Thomas Stinson. Buster Horn in the 6. And the 9, Joe Scarborough with a good battle. That is for the 5th position. Lap traffic coming into play a little bit. Maybe Sean Beluzzo can use the lap traffic to his advantage. 7 slides up high. That's Steve Wagner. Several laps down in the 7. Stays out of the leader's way. Shows good sportsmanship. 10 laps to go. Thomas Stinson using up that mirror, looking at Beluzzo, closing in on him. Buster Horn, tough break for the 6. He comes down pit road. Got a top 5 run going a little bit earlier. 20, 69, 8, and 77. Great battle between Cameron Patrick, Rusty Wood, Mike Rudy, and Hunter Slayton. Battle for the 7th spot. 6th position. Rusty Wood trying to take over the 6th spot. Meanwhile, the battle rages on up front between Beluso and Thomas Denson. Sean Beluso trying to make his move at the exit of turn 2. He gets blocked again by Thomas Denson, doing all he can to stay ahead of Sean Beluso. Five laps to go. Next time by. Sean Beluso looks like he's losing a little bit of ground as Thomas Denson. There's about 2 car lengths, or 2.5 car lengths now between first and second. Three laps to go. Thomas Denson, Sean Beluso, Robbie Babb, Chris Johnson, Joe Scarborough, the top 5. Cameron Patrick, Rusty Wood, Mike Rudy, Hunter Slayton, Alan Purser, the top 10. Battle rages on between the 20 of Cameron Patrick, Rusty Wood in 69, Mike Rudy in the 8, and Hunter Slayton in 77. Last 2 laps for Sean Beluso to make a challenge for the lead for the 4th, Thomas Denson. White flag is about to be displayed for Thomas Denson. There's a lap car just ahead. A half lap to go. Here we go, checkered flag, and Thomas Denson wins over Sean Beluso and Robbie Babb. Followed by the 36 of Chris Johnson, Joe Scarborough, and here goes a great battle. Cameron Patrick, Rusty Wood, the 77 of Hunter Slayton and Mike Rudy. Battling out to the end for that 8th position. Alan Purser, the 41, finishes in 10th. It is Bobby Gary, the 60, in 11th. And Greg Burgess, the 18, is in the 12th position. Steve Wagner finishes 13th. And there you go. Thomas Denson hangs on to it, gets the lead, gets the victory, and also the points lead so far for 2010. They'll be back next week at Langley Speedway, and we hope you will be too. Don't forget about Wacky Wednesday. Comes your way every Wednesday at Langley Speedway. A lot of great racing coming up next week.
Thank you very much there, Mike. And don't forget Retail Alliance Night at the races next week. And Thomas will come back and put on the battle again with Sean Beluso and see if he can hold on to that lead in 2010. Don't forget Wacky Wednesday night. And check out langley-speedway.com or check us out on the Facebook. If you're not a friend yet, we'd love to have you as a friend. Go on and click on Become a Friend of Langley Speedway's Facebook. Thomas will get unstrapped here. Reverend Potter with a cool, refreshing bottle of water here. And a hot night of racing here at Langley Speedway. Balance Industries here tonight, and it just don't get any better than that, Richard. I tell you, this has been a great night of racing here at Langley Speedway. He'll take a moment to get out of that car. A lot of straps in these cars. Safety, of course, priority for the drivers, and so they'll get unconnected from there. Ladies and gentlemen, he drives the 4. He is now your new points leader, Thomas Denson. There's some water for you, too, and a checkered flag. 2 wins tonight, and doing what you have to do, and that is win races, pick up points. You're now currently our new points leader here in 2010 for the B&C Seafood Modified Division.
Well, that's good, you know, come out here and win these races, and then learn something on his bottom, got hooked up on the bottom, and took the points lead over. Whether we win this thing or don't win this thing, I said from the beginning, you know, we come out here to make a run for it, let them know we was here, and that's what we're going to do. Had it hooked up pretty good the second race, down on the bottom, and we were letting it get. Like to thank everybody for coming out, and appreciate the backing, because without the fans, we're not nothing. But M&M Custom, they're the ones we owe for coming out here and sponsoring this race car. So I'd like to, anybody that knows them or sees them, congratulate him and all.
All right, Thomas Stinson, we got a winning trophy. That's 2 in one night here from Ballast Industries at Langley Speedway.